Hey. This is HQ with the Ninja Wake Up Calls, right? This is a new series I'm going to start where I hear a story, we listen to a story, and then I do a reaction to it. Now, this is the first on the line right here where we're going to hear a story from a young lady who's dealing with broke men. And we're going to find out how she did it, what she responded to, and then we're going to respond and give her our take on the situation. So, without further ado, let's add her to this team and let's hear the young lady talk. Oh, shit.
And he did have his own place. The mattress was on the floor. I used to talk to a dude who was a dishwasher, and he had 3 kids, and he did have his own place. The mattress was on the floor. He had no car, no goals, no ambition. But what he was funny, and he had been through a lot, and you just start feeling sorry for him, in the mix. So,
See, that's where you made your first mistake. You know what? I ain't going to wait to the end of the story, but I'm going to say something right now. That's where you made your first mistake. Your first mistake was dealing with a human being that's not taking responsibility for their life. Most people don't have children when they're capable of taking care of them. They have them when they're inconvenient. I get all of that. But you had 3 chances to become sufficient enough father to be able to take care of these 3 children. But you did not, which tells me there's a little bit of irresponsibility somewhere. No, we don't have time for you to grow up. We need you to get grown up. We need you to get grown up right now. And I get it. I get it. You should take stock before you do anything. You take stock. You take stock of what your life is like. Don't give me none of the garbage about no. You take stock of your life right now. Off the bat, I would never have talked to him because he don't have control of his own life. But then I digress. Keep going.
I gave him a chance, right? Y'all would consider that a man at his lowest, right? Because why is your mattress on the floor? Anywho.
Whoa. What do you mean mattress on the floor? He think you worthy of just sleeping with him with a mattress on the floor? See, now I can see that you have a problem too. But let's continue.
And still me, you know, I don't have kids. I got my own place. I own my house. I got multiple cars, all that. So therefore you would consider this man lower than me.
So why would you even look at him? But he was nice. He was funny. No. There's got to be some even keel. There's got to be something that puts you on the level with him. You can't be picking somebody up out of the dust. I don't give a damn who come for me or not. Ain't no woman who got cars, house, shoes, blanket, bed, all that good stuff supposed to pick somebody up out the dustbin and then say, oh, he's so nice. He's so, no. Every person's supposed to come into a relationship and they both are supposed to have something to lose. Y'all too old for that. 3 kids. I'm looking at him right now. He has 3 kids, which tells me he's at least over the age of 25 if he has 3 kids. And if he's not, throw his ass back in the trash. But I'm assuming he's over the age of 25, which means he's irresponsible. And you're going to pick him up, dust him off, and try to make him a decent human being? Not that he's a bad human being. Nobody's saying that. What we are saying is he's taking no responsibility, no accountability, and he has 3 people that depend on him. When you have somebody in this planet that depends on you, and you have to be responsible because they depend on you, if you ain't stepped up to the plate and you got 3 of them, they're never going to step up to the plate. So why would you need to be responsible? But then she's going to pick them up out of the dustbin. Keep going.
And I still gave him a chance. I began to entertain him, talk to him, laugh at a couple of his jokes, but then I got to know him a little bit better, and he turned mean, y'all. He turned mean, but not only to me, to his kids. Like, cause I love kids. Like, I'll be around your kids, help the kids out.
Wait a minute, hold on. First and foremost, once he was mean to the kids, then you should have bounced. Once he was mean to you, you should have bounced. See, first you give him one chance, and they mean, maybe it's a fluke. Maybe he took the wrong medicine that day. Maybe he had a bad day and he was just being mean that day, and that's it. But when you see him being mean a second time, nope, it's a pattern. It's something that needs to be looked at. It's something that don't need to be looked at by you, but it need to be looked at by somebody else, and that person ain't got no help. That means adios, muchachos. But I bet you stayed around trying to help him. Woo! And I give you a good lecture after this.
Um, he'll tell his kids no to simple things like, he if the kids ask for a cup of water or can we go get ice cream, can we go? He'll be like, no, we ain't going to get no ice cream. And I asked him one day, I said, why can't we go get ice cream? Ice cream don't cost that much. If you get like a tub of ice cream, we all getting a couple scoops out. Like, why can't the kids get ice cream? He said, I'm preparing them he said, I'm preparing them for the real world. You not gonna hear yes all the time. And I'm looking at him and I'm like,
y'all see that look? That look is, I know he crazy. But yet you stayed. I see.
The lesson is to be learned. You won't hear yes all the time. I don't think that lesson applies to the situation. Get your kids some ice cream. What? The nigga didn't have the money. I noticed that he spent the majority of his money on.
Whoa. What do you mean you spent? Hold on. You knew this before you even met his kids. So you knew he was like that before you even met his kids. This is wild. Women, stop. Let it keep going.
Reefer. And you can't get your kids ice cream, but you can make sure you high every day. Corny. He was just like angry and just upset all the time because he had financial problems. I didn't. And it
A broke man is an angry man. Broke man is an angry man. Woo! Keep that in mind, ladies. A broke man is an angry man.
was just no helping him. It was just no helping him. A man's ego be hurt, they pride be hurt, everything just be hurt, Lord Jesus. I'm not the person that's gonna heal you. A man will only feel better when he feels like he is leveling up, moving up, and then when he starts moving up, his attitude will change towards you. Like you wasn't laying on the floor on that same mattress with that nigga. So no, I'm not meeting a man at his low.
Yeah, because it seems like he disrespects you or doesn't respect you because you were that down chick. But a broke ninja is an angry ninja.
I've been there, done that. And I promise to God I'll never lay on the ground on a mattress. Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me tell you what's going on. A broke ninja is an angry ninja. Okay? A broke ninja is an angry ninja. Here's the deal. Why a broke man is an angry man. His ego and his masculine identity are tied to provision. It is what it is. Most men, it is. Many men are raised to believe that their worth is their money, their ability to provide. When he cannot do that, and you see men push back in this space all the time. Why she want my money? Why she want me make this money? Why I need to do better? He feel like a failure. I get it. Not just financially, but as a man. That leads to frustration, shame, eventually anger, and maybe even wanting to put his hands and feet all over you. Okay? He loses respect for himself and control. If he feels like he's not respected, where the hell does he lead me? Where the hell can he lead anybody? He ain't leading in the way he can or in the way he's supposed to. So resentment is there. He gonna lash out emotionally, maybe even physically, shut down, don't want to talk to you. He ain't got no damn control of his own life. How he gonna lead you anywhere? He ain't in no position. A man who ain't got no job ain't in no position to date nobody, regardless of whether he want to or he don't. And I understand the sexual need. I get all of that, but that's the problem. But they have constant pressure and stress. Living check to check, living without no check, living with a woman, living on her couch, living on the floor. He feel useless. I get all of that. And he has a partner. Partner sees that uselessness. That partner sees that anxiety. And men mask their anxiety, their anger, their fear. They mask their anger and their anxiety. They mask their fear through anger. And it's seen as a weakness by them. Not by us, but by them. And then they might be jealous of other men, jealous of other things, other lives, other things that he may think are successful. Okay. So then you're the only person there. So therefore he's going to take that out on you as the mate. And that's why I say off the bat, don't avoid men who you with just potential. You can't deal with a man who's just potential. Love is important, but survival is too. But his dreams have got to match hers. His dreams got to match. His discipline has got to match hers. His progress has got to match hers. Nobody wants to struggle forever and a day. You shouldn't ask me to struggle. You should struggle on your own. That way you ain't got to see your mate struggle. We passed building with a motherfucking ninja. A lot of women have dealt with men where they had to build with a ninja. Only to find out when he get his money up, he get himself right, he leave. Why? Because he needed you when he needed you, but now he don't need you. So now he gonna go over to Becky, he gonna go over to whoever. Because we loyal. As women, we loyal, we patient, but then we think it's gonna pay off. Okay. But we think it's gonna pay off. And sometimes he just walk out the door. Okay. No, we ain't dealing with no broke potential. There's a lot of excuses that come along with a person that has potential. Okay. This is how some men avoid accountability. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I just need this. I just need that. I need you to get me to work. I need to get to work, making you feel guilty. I don't want no excuses. I want proof. I want promises. I want things done. I want some solid evidence. Struggle of, I'm down for a brother. Hey, that's all good. It's romanticized and all this good stuff. But in the real world, that's draining. I get tired of that quick. And men wonder why women leave. It's because we got drained. It takes energy to encourage, uplift, cover you, take care of you, support you financially, emotionally. That's draining. It's over with. I ain't giving no women no permission to do that. No, he got to come with the same progress, same energy, same commitment that you do. It's not that we don't want to support you. That ain't it. But we done did it one too many times. It's not to do we don't want to support a man. We just don't want to raise one. I don't want to raise you from the trash. Stay in the trash till you figure out that you don't want to be in the trash. I'm not saying that all men who are broke are unworthy. That ain't what I'm saying. But his attitude, his behavior, and the choices reflect what he is, what his future is going to be. Bitterness, stagnation, entitlement. Oh, I ain't even trying to do all that. I got to protect my peace. I love you, brother, but you got to do what you got to do in order to come up to my level. And I get it. A lot of men don't want, she don't want to build with a man. She don't want to, no, I ain't trying to do all that. Come on. You shouldn't even expect a woman that's decent enough to do that. You should be coming to her fully built. Being broke ain't no curse, okay? It's staying broke. without humility, drive, or self-awareness that pushes people away. No, we ain't trying. We want a man. We don't want to raise no kid, no boy to be no man. We want him to be a man, full-fledged when we meet him. That's why I tell this young child, don't pick him up out the garbage bin. Don't pick him up out the garbage bin. Because for some reason, he's there in that garbage bin. Okay? Okay.